Hello, welcome to episode 4 of the Bridge of Awareness podcast. Thought is man's direct link to spiritual energy. It is instantaneous, it has no limits, and it is a transitional force. It is linked to the very energy that created the universe. And what you think in terms of energy lives forever. That takes a bit of digesting, doesn't it? I will come back to this. So let's go back to the subject of meditation for a moment. Meditation, as I say, it opened me to awareness of my purpose in life, and it opened Malcolm to his purpose as a full trance medium. So now I'd like to share some of Zed's words on the subject. He said, "We have many times spoken of the benefits of meditation. The world today could learn a lot from such teachings, for as we have said countless times in the past, this is the only key to a person's inner awareness to their higher self. Few people," he said, "understand the real potential of meditation, for only 3 other possibilities occur to attain higher spiritual awareness. 1, the child in the womb. 2, at certain times in deep sleep. And 3, in the state of full trance. These are not new revelations," he said. "They have been known for thousands of years, yet man ignores them and ridicules them, thus cutting himself off from higher spiritual knowledge. We have indicated that many will ridicule you, but others will not. From the few will grow a movement which over the coming years will acknowledge these teachings as the opportunity for a new awareness, which for thousands of years has lain dormant and not been used to its fullest potential. We have talked to you of energy, of thought, and now we've talked of the doorway to it all. From these primitive and basic understandings, man has the opportunity to understand the universe in its entirety. Little by little, secrets will be revealed, for as sure as we are here with you tonight, ultimate knowledge, if given now, would surely destroy you all." Strong words. So in brief, meditation is the pathway that leads beyond the earthly mind to that part of us which existed before we were born and which continues to live and experience when our physical form has served its purpose this time around. Not only does the higher self know us completely, including all our previous experiences on the earth plane, which are not held within the mind, as some people seem to think, it is also connected and is in communication with other higher selves, or souls, you might call them, within what we might call the spiritual family group, and has potential access to all understandings in the universe. And of course, it holds the purpose of why we're here in this body at this time. In fact, the point of us being alive, now, is that not worth pursuing? Is that not worth the effort? Each person has to find their own way to meditate according to their own circumstances, but any method is going to require some discipline and dedication in order to succeed. So you may have to make yourself unpopular with people around you by insisting that this is your time to step away and do your meditation. It might in fact encourage them or make them curious to find out what you're doing and to actually join you. So meditating with someone else or with a group can also be a worthwhile experience, simply because there's an increase in spiritual energy. And this can then be directed to a particular cause if wished. I mean, obviously this is what prayer groups do as well. And this is how our Planet Healing Group operated for those 35 years, gathering together and directing the energy. Now, while this process is happening, the energy carried by our thoughts is also growing, which impacts not only on our immediate surroundings, but on an unimaginable scale. For, as I said earlier, thought is our closest link to spiritual energy, and it transcends time and space. This now leads us back to our dimensions and the energy of planet Earth. It has long been accepted in some belief systems that there is a band or a net around the planet that contains the thoughts and actions of every living thing created throughout history. Zed describes it as the KARMIC lattice. It is also known as the Library of the Akashic Records. Mind-blowing though it may be, every thought, every action we have had is held within that karmic layer of energy. And each and every one of us and the planet and all life on the planet is in a state of continual interaction with that energy. I tend to explain it as like entering a room where someone has smoked a cigarette. And you may not see that person, you may not even smell the smoke, but you'll be inhaling it anyway. Such is the interaction, the constant interaction that we have with the karmic layer. Apply this, if you will, to the state of this world today, and consider the thoughts of greed and anger and hatred that contribute to that karmic atmosphere in which we live. How then can people of greater love and awareness make a difference, seeing that even the most evil thoughts are indestructible? The answer is to counterbalance them, to counterbalance the negativity and ignorance with thoughts of pure love. Zed gives us the 5 points of pure love, and here they are. Pure love is a love untarnished by anticipation. Pure love is the highest manifestation of spiritual energy. Pure love embraces everything. Pure love understands the emotions of the body and of the mind. Pure love accepts within its arms all hatred, anger, greed, and ignorance. Perhaps you now see why pure love is the motivating force of the universe. You see now why awareness of its true nature is so necessary. Quite a lot for you to digest. Thank you for sharing with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.